Yeah, we're pleased with the progress we're making. Seems like the guys are, really getting excited to get into game week because, the intensity in practices, we always want it at a high level, great effort, great focus, and just seems to be amped up a bit the last few days. And tomorrow's a recovery day for us, and then we're still installing a bit, but we're going to start the real prep for SIU. This is a top 20 team coming to town, so we've got to really do a great job with the preparation, and we're looking forward to getting into that game week.
Hey, Coach, certainly there was motivation after getting knocked off in the FCS playoffs by a number of players that you still have on your roster that motivated them through the offseason. But it just took a little while longer to get to this next kick at the can, so to speak. So are those the guys that you talk about being highly motivated and kind of ramping up, basically kind of leading the charge into this next chance in a new season for them?
Well, we've waited a long time to play. In our last time out, we were disappointed in the result. The big thing is our first season in the Missouri Valley Football Conference. This is going to be our first game ever, and it's against, we know it's a great league, and playing against a top 20 team, Southern Illinois, is a great challenge for us. So we sure hope that excites our guys because, we're excited to play and excited to be in the league. We've said it time and time again. This is the right league for us, and in playing in a Midwest league, and we know it's going to be very challenging, but we're looking forward to it.
Tom, go ahead.
Yeah, Coach, with all the changeover in your passing game, losing Nate Ketteringham, Travis Toivonen, and Noah Wanzik, do you anticipate a different run-pass balance, maybe just leaning on where you return more guys this coming year?
Well, what we really need to do, Tom, is we got to determine what we do best and how that fits in as we move forward, and that's what we're working on as a staff right now. We had the 15 practices in the fall, and now we're into number 16 was this morning, and now we got to determine what best fits us, and we're going to challenge ourselves to look at that. And sure, it's going to be a bit different. We have different players, and we got to find what the guys do well and try to build on those strengths, and then got to shore up anything that we think we need to have as part of our package. But it's going to be a bit different, we think, and we'll see when we actually get to games. But we got to determine what we do best and try to really focus on that here the next 10 days as we get ready for the Salukis.
Nick, go ahead.
Hey, Coach, starting the season off 3 home games, but they're against top opponents. How much of a benefit do you think that is, having three games at home?
Well, we like playing at home. We think we have a great place to play, a great venue, and we're pleased that we're going to have 4,000 fans in there. That increased a bit. I think we're at about that number, and that'll be a good atmosphere. But our guys, really got to focus on the preparation and not think it's going to happen automatic. We always talk to our guys that the guys on the field, we create the environment and create the excitement. But, we do like playing at home, and feel the Alara Center is a great home venue, and we've had some success in the past, and we need to really take advantage of that early in the season because then we're going to be on the road. But, we want to be a good, consistent team, whether we're at home or on the road, and that's really the challenge, and that's what the best teams do. They play well both at home and on the road.
Anybody else for Coach? Tom, go ahead.
Yeah, Coach, obviously a tough opponent to start with Southern Illinois, but you do have here the end of I keep calling fall camp, the end of camp. Did you utilize some of this time to start looking at the Salukis?
Yeah, I think that's the right thing to do. We've got to take advantage of this time to prepare for the first opponent. And once we get in to the season, you have less time, I guess. But, we used all last fall trying to learn as much as we could about each and every team in the Missouri Valley, and hopefully that helps us now that we get into these game weeks. But yeah, we need to use some of these practices and have some extra game prep. It's no different than we do any fall. For the first opponent, we take advantage of some extra days of practice and really try to hone in on that first opponent, and the extra work should help us in our preparation.